I moved too fast. Got 3 on the dash. What up, YouTube? Hi, YouTube. Hannah Jerome made a YouTube channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, I need to do this for real. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. It's crazy how many people have already reached out to me just from TikTok and messaged me on Instagram, and I love talking with you guys. I'm so excited to take this journey to YouTube. With that being said, we're gonna do a little Q&A for our first video. So I went on Instagram and TikTok and asked you guys to ask me some questions you've been wondering. So you guys delivered, so I'm going to be answering those questions. With that being said, let's jump into this Q&A. Also, I'm filming on my phone because I'm really broke right now and I don't want to buy a camera. So if I'm looking over here, it's because I wrote down all of your questions in my notes and I'm referencing it. Okay, the first question is, how old are you? And I am 19 years old, but I'm about to turn 20. What does your tattoo mean? Oh shit, you guys notice? So I have a tattoo right here. It's the word strength in Arabic and it's in my dad's handwriting, so it's super special to me. What ethnicity are you? This kind of ties into my tattoo. So my dad is Arabic and my mom is Caucasian. Do you or have you played any sports? I did competitive gymnastics for like 10 years and competed for a couple years out of that. I also did dance, but not my thing. What is your go-to healthy snack? It depends if I have a sweet tooth or like a savory. I love hummus. Oh my god, I put it on everything. Like a veggie platter with some hummus and pita bread, can't go wrong with that. If I have a sweet craving, I take some dates and then I put natural peanut butter in the middle and put some dark chocolate chips in there. Oh, and some sea salt. And then someone said, what is your dream job and dream place to live? I think my dream job would be something similar to YouTube, something where I'm making a direct impact on other people's lives. And then dream place to live, I definitely picture myself living in Hawaii. I don't see myself being away from the beach because that's my happy place. So maybe Maui. I could see myself in Maui. I don't know. Any podcasts you recommend? I recommend the Ed Milet Show, Tom Bilyeu's Impact Theory. I just started listening to Happy Hour by Gretchen Girardi, and then I heard Call Her Daddy is really good, but I haven't listened to it yet. Any book recommendations? I definitely recommend You're a Badass by Jen Sincero. It's a really good beginner self-development book. And then also The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is super good. It just talks about how little things you do over time will compound into something big. What are your passions? I'm super passionate about self-love, environmentalism, healthy eating, living a more active lifestyle. Take your progress pictures in the morning or night. So for those that don't know, I'm doing a challenge right now called the 75 Hard, and I will do a lot of videos covering that, so I'm not gonna go super in depth. For progress pictures, it kind of depends, mostly at night. Favorite makeup products. This is my favorite foundation of all time. It's called the Complexion Rescue by Bare Minerals, and it is super good. It literally makes you look like a glowing goddess, and it has SPF 30. So, what is your favorite skincare product? Oh my god, if you're coming from my TikTok, you're gonna be like, stop talking about rosehip oil, but I'm not gonna stop talking about it. And then someone said, where do you buy your tote bags? I love tote bags. I bring them grocery shopping with me, to farmers markets, all that fun stuff. This one is from Cost Plus World Market. Then my best friend got me this one, super cute. She got me it for Valentine's Day. I got this bag. I actually got it from Amazon. It comes with reusable produce bags, so I love that. I hate single-use plastic, so I try my best to avoid using it. And someone said, do you drink coffee? I actually don't drink coffee. I'll occasionally have like a little coffee drink if I go out to breakfast with my friend. And then a lot of people asked if I'm vegan. I am not vegan right now. I definitely see myself going vegan in the future. I try to be mostly plant-based, cut out red meat completely from my diet, and I barely eat dairy now. At the moment, I'm just eating intuitively, so that means whatever I want to eat, I eat basically. Someone asked, do you agree with calorie counting? I definitely have seen cases where it works. For an entire lifestyle, I don't think calorie counting is very realistic. I think it could potentially create an unhealthy relationship with eating if every single thing you're eating, you're like logging it into an app. You could use it to get to a goal faster, but I don't really see it realistic in like a long-term setting. What is a quote you live by? A friend told me this one, but it's, if your circle of friends doesn't inspire you or motivate you, you're not in a circle, you're in a cage. You basically become a product of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. So if you look at adults and you look at their group of friends, they all usually have similar lifestyles, make the same amount of income, have the same values, you know, stuff like that. It's okay to grow out of people and phases of your life and focus more on yourself. So that's what I did, and that quote is what really pushed me to do so. Probably my most asked question was, how do I stay motivated? Motivation is a myth, guys. I do not believe that every single day someone can wake up and be motivated. I know I definitely don't wake up every day motivated. I stay motivated by developing super good habits. So when I started the 75 Hard Challenge, I put an emphasis on my habits and took a long, hard look at some of the things I do every day without even thinking. But now I have a habit of waking up, chugging a glass of water, reading 10 pages, and working out. It's now kind of ingrained in me to just get up and get that stuff done. Someone said, do you prefer cardio or strength training? I suck at cardio. Like, literally I run a mile and I'm so out of breath. But I know there's people that love cardio. I'm just not one of them. A lot of people ask me this, how are you so tan? Or they ask like, what tanning product do you use? I do not really use anything. Like, sometimes I'll use a fake tan in the winter, but right now this is just like my natural skin color. Bali Body has really good tanning products if you want to check them out. Were you always into health and fitness? I always have been super passionate about eating healthy. I think these last like 2 or 3 years I became super aware of how to eat even healthier, but I did grow up in a family that had healthy dinners and like healthy snacks in their pantry. So for fitness, I did have a good relationship with working out because I did gymnastics, and they train you hard in gymnastics when you're a little kid. It wasn't until this last year or so that I actually started getting really passionate about working out. So yeah. Someone asked for good outdoor exercises for 75 Hard. You can do yoga flows outside, roller skate, swim, surf. My friend and I have been doing slacklining, which is like this rope that you can attach to 2 trees, and it takes so much core strength and balance, and you have to walk across it. So we've been doing that. You can do gymnastics in the park, you can do a deep stretch, you can hike, bike ride, all that fun stuff. How often do you do yoga? I do it about like 3 times a week. How do you not let other people's opinions of you bother you? I try to just have it go in one ear and out the other, because I try to remember that anybody speaking down on you is already below you. Just assume that someone who is talking down on you is dealing with something in their life. Show those people kindness and have grace for them and forgive them. What is the law of attraction? How do you use it? I will definitely do a whole video talking about it, but I'm just gonna sum it up super fast. Law of attraction basically means that what you focus on will become your reality. I wholeheartedly believe that negative people are going to find more negative things to be negative about. Stressful people will attract more stress in their life, and positive people will attract more positive things. Why? Because your brain actually becomes addicted to some of the things that you focus on. So if you're someone that's always stressed, your brain is going to think that is something that you always need, and you're going to seek out more stress in your life. A book I was reading had a good example of this. It was saying to stop what you're doing and look around your room and notice everything that is yellow, and count how many things that are yellow, and then return back to the page and read. And then the book said, without taking your eyes off of this page, tell me how many things in your room were red. And there were probably so many things in your room that were red, but you were only looking for yellow. So if you're only out there looking for negative things, then that's going to be all you see. But really, there could be something positive right around the corner, but you just were not focusing on it. So if you shift your focus, you'll attract more of whatever you're focusing on. I hope that helped. It's hard to sum up something like that. Do you have any tips for people who are just starting out eating healthy and are still craving junk foods? I would say just find a healthy food that replaces your favorite junk foods. I don't really have cravings for junk foods now. I crave the healthy versions of junk food, if that makes sense. So I'm no longer craving like soft serve ice cream, but I'm craving like the healthy version of that. So find whatever your favorite thing is and make it healthy. Someone said, what tips would you give to someone struggling with anxiety? The important thing I could say is to reach out for help, and I know that sounds cliche, but just talking to a therapist, or even if it's just a friend or family member that you trust, or there's so many hotlines you can call, I feel like getting help makes you a lot more aware of what your trigger points may be. I have even done therapy in the past. It isn't something that people should be ashamed about. I think people need to be a lot more open about their mental health. To sum it up, my best advice would be to seek help, because the more you understand it, the better you can manage it. And as hard as it is, try to think positively. I know there's some days where it feels like your world is ending, and on those days, just try to show your body and your mental health some extra love. Said, I don't think I can ever live a healthy lifestyle because I am so busy with school and work. As hard as it can be, if it's something you really care about, I think you can prioritize it. You don't even have to go to the gym. There's so many home workouts on YouTube that you can do. Someone said, what has made you grow as a person? I actually moved out this last year. I moved out of my mom's house and I lived with a couple friends from college. They actually went to Chapman and I went to Cal State Fullerton, but it's a close enough commute to both schools. I had to pay rent on my own, I had to grocery shop on my own, and basically was thrown into a world of being independent, which I already was naturally a pretty independent person, but just being on my own completely has definitely made me grow a lot as a person. Someone also said to talk about my college experiences. I just transferred to a Cal State school and I actually just finished my junior year there, so I have 1 year left. I'm set to graduate at 20 and I'm gonna make a video on how I did that because a lot of people think that's crazy, so I'll save that for another video. There's so much I can talk about 75 Hard and all these things, but I need to wrap it up because I don't want to ramble on and this is only my first video. So thank you for sticking through the whole thing if you did watch it. I'm so grateful for every single one of you and I'm so ready for this journey. If you like this video, please subscribe and like and share it with people, and hopefully in the future I have a better outro. Bye guys, love you.